everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Callie's in the Kitchen. Thanks for joining me today on this little experiment. This is going to be a two-part project. So this is the, I call it the magic mold that you can get, that I will link. Well, it's Midnani. Anyway, this was inspired by Made with Heart by Yoko, her Instagram, but I thought I'd do a little bit something different. And I quickly put it together because I had some leftover Nic Pro resin on another project. So hopefully this works. So in my center, I just got these little cute little things. I'm not sure what you call them, from Temu. And I thought I'd put this in the center. Ooh, that's so pretty, that holographicness. And then I was in the Hobby Lobby and I saw these great little sunflowers, icing decorations. And I thought it might be a good little thing to put in here. And you'll see the other project that I'm going to be doing, why I thought of putting this on. Okay, so now that might be a little too thick. I'm not sure. I mean, too high, but she'll see. So I need 6 of them, and these came in 12. So if this doesn't work out, I have another package. So I'm going to try to make them as sort of steady as possible. One, two. There's 2 more. Oops, see a little something in there. Come on out. There you go. I think it came out. Okay, now my only concern is I might have to, because I have to put a black coat. I don't know if I can just put a black coat over it. So we shall see. These may be a little bit too high for what I was trying to do. Just kind of make it even so they're not kind of cattywampus. And then thought I'd throw in, because this is a theme on the other piece, I'll throw in some little, oops, got my Q-tip out instead of my little scooper, just so that it's not just plain. Yeah, there's not going to be room for a clear. I'm just going to have to do black over it. Wow, okay. Hope the idea works. So maybe I won't put too much of this stuff in case I am wasting it. So just gently. Oops. Okay, not anymore. Okay, so, oops, everything's sticking. That's okay on that one. I'm not going to force it. Move it away from my butterfly. And I did want, like, you know, a thin coat on this first one so that I'm kind of just using it as a way to stick these on. Now, let's see if I can get that little stray one out. Yep, goody. Oopsie boopsie. Okay, so I will come back to you for the next step. Alrighty, so this is cured, and it did sort of lift up a bit. So let's see, and I hope it works, because I'm thinking there is some of the design here, and I know the rest will be taken over by the black, but we shall see. So here I have mixed up 25 grams It's just Nick Pro because I'm working on another project with Nick Pro. And let's see if, I don't know if this is going to be enough. I might have to do more. And I do have it, so that's good. Oh, okay. Good to know. So 25, not quite enough. So I probably need another, probably 50. So 75 total. Okay. This is usually a lighter, I thought it would be a lighter, well, let's see, 25. Let's do, because I need some for the other one, so let's do 45. Or let's just do another 25. I'll just do it in increments of 25 and see how I do. So good thing, okay, that was 26. So 25 and 26. And I'm not going to add, let's see, shall I add some more black? I might add one more drop because I had some left over. But no, I think it's going to mix out okay. So let's just see, 25 and 26. So I'll mix it up really well. If I do have to do one more portion, then I am going to add some more black. So 25, 25 and 26, so 51. I need it to cover, so let's see. Okay. So, just gonna barely make it. So 25 and 51. 26, sorry, 25 and 26. So let me just push this over just to cover it. And hopefully it'll self-level. So it's okay if this is going to stick out a bit because it is sticking out over the sunflowers anyway, so. Okay, so let me do that. I will torch it and then I will see you for the unmolding. All right, so for the second design, I got this mold, I think, from Temu, and I've used it before to create centerpieces for my resin pours. And I am going to use just the center, the three little disc sections, and you'll see what I do. I basically pour some resin into it and then some inks, and I'll just let you watch as much or as little as you'd like. All right, I've got my white in my piping bag, and I'm not going to tie a knot. I'm just going to twirl this around and hold it tight here. So I'm going to do a small hole because I want to control my pedaling. So I'm just going to do a very teeny weeny bit, teeny small hole in my piping bag. So now I'm going to just squeeze it here just to see what I'm getting. Okay, so I know how much pressure. So I'm just going to do spirals first. Kind of went not from the center, chaperoos. Then I'm going to do a little, this kind of deal. Now the trick on this is that it's not going to look like, you know, our lovely blooms that we create, because it's just, it's the concept, if you know what I mean. I think I need a little one there. I think I could go out here too. Now before too much time goes by, I'm going to just spread out that big blob there. Let's see. I was going to do one over here. It's going to be a little bit tough because it's right at the edge. Yeah. I'm going to bring that in. Oopsie. And then I'm going to do a little teeny one here. Like that. Okay. Now this one I'm going to try. This is really tough. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Let me not have such a big blob in the beginning. So one of these, you know, kind of the rose petals, kind of. Oops. So I'll need you to be forgiving on the outcome of these little mini blooms. It's just to give you the concept or the idea of a bloom. It's not going to be necessarily our usual 3D blooms, if you know what I mean. So I'll put those in, twirl that around. Okay, now on this one I'll do our usual 12 o'clock, you know, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock one. Boy, tiniest little blooms I've ever done. Okay, so let's just see what happens. Boy, I'm so greedy. I feel like doing one more right here. I may try it. Ooh. If I lived, I might live to regret it, but I'm just going to go for it right here. Okay, just to sort of even it out. Okay, now please bloom, okay? Bloom, would you? Okay, now I'm going to do 3 more, and I won't, you know, put you through all that, and then I'll come back to you when I go do the next step. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so here are some of my discs, and I'm going to turn them upside down for now, and then you'll see, well, I'll show you a few. So what I did is I saw on Made by Heart by Yoko, which I will link below, she has a subscription that monthly subscription, and so I signed up for it to learn how to do some of these mini blooms and a whole bunch of other ones. So I can't show you how I did it, but so the next step on this design is I will pour a layer of resin. So I mixed up some Nick Pro here because I'm going to do another project, hopefully, that I'll have enough resin. Let me see here. I've got 50 left, and I did 100 total, 50A and 50B. So what I want to do is just have a layer right here And this mold is a little difficult for me in the sense that I get a lot of bubbles, especially in the inside. Little something there. Trying to get it out. So what I might, okay, I got it. So what I might do, so there's a layer here. I'm gonna let this sit for a bit. And I'm just putting my tool inside the cavity. To have as little as possible of bubbles as possible. So here I'm going to now just put in, just torch in here. I wonder if I can do like this, get to the insides. I just, you know, if there's bubbles, there's bubbles. I don't know what to do. I did use my bubble remover machine, but it's not working very well, I don't think. So it's not as strong as I need it to be, and I know a vacuum chamber is the best, but I don't have room for it here. So let me just do the best, and I might actually spray some isopropyl inside, like this way. See if that gets some of, see if that gets some of the bubbles out. So I'm gonna let that sit for a bit, and then I'll come back to you as to the next thing that I'll do. Okay, I hope that's thick enough. So now I'm just going to gently, maybe I'll spray some isopropyl alcohol on them before I put them in. So 1, 2. I had an idea. I love this one. Looks, really reminds me of a pansy. Could have done better on the shape, but how fun. And then I think I'm going to do this one as the center. And then when I'm done placing these, I'm going to need to pour a layer of clear resin, which I might skip, and then come back to you when I do the black. So basically it's going to be a very thin layer of clear. It's just to so that these will be featured when I put the black. All right, see you soon. Reveal day is always exciting, but nervous at the same time. So this takes me a while, so let me just get this opened. Oh, maybe it'll come out. This, yeah, sometimes this takes a little prying. So let me, oh, no. Sorry, it is coming out. So the easiest way is to do it this way, I think. It's truly a magic mold, because look, there's like this edge black right here, but I didn't pour it in the edge. So, oh, please, 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 let something be seen. Oh, that's so cool. A lot of bubbles. Oh my gosh. But that is very cool, and it's very subtle, the butterfly. So let me bring you in. Oh, I'm so bummed about the bubbles. Yeah, my bubble machine, my bubble remover machine is kind of on the blink, but that worked. So that's a pretty design. Okay, so there you go. Let me know what you think. So apologies for the back and forth between the two designs. I just did them in different days. So after that first layer of the resin had cured with the discs, I poured another clear layer, And then I sprinkled some gold crushed glass around the empty spots. And you won't see this part, but after I did that and that cured, I poured a layer of black. So this video clip will jump to the final products of each of the designs. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next time.